Hello everyone, I'm Carefriel and this is Vantage Master Online. We're continuing on towards the end of the campaign here. There's only a few missions left, I think. And today's mission is going to be against an archer, or actually a ranger, I think the class is called. Not a lot to say. The ranger's stats are pretty well balanced. Slightly lower speed than the adventurer, but it's a fairly average speed, a little bit on the high side. Average magic power, which happens to be a little bit higher than ours. Defense stats are a bit lower than ours, and so is the physical attack stat, but the archer does have a ranged attack, and I'll demonstrate that when I get started. This mission begins mid-morning. It's going to be bright, but it's going to get towards evening later in the engagement. And the enemy master, like every enemy master we're going to fight for the rest of the game, has everything available, just like we do. So let's get started. I said let's get started. There we go. Sometimes it takes a little while to load, and I don't know why. So the, does it have a name here? No. It has a range of 6, and the firing angle is not showing up on this description, is medium. If I remember correctly, as you will be able to see, it is not hugely affected by changes in elevation, but it does get a little bit of advantage from them. In terms of the map, we're starting down at height 4 down here. Ugh. The enemy is starting up at height 15, although, you know, they're going to be moving down a little bit. But there's a, generally in this ring here is where the stairs and the dramatic change in elevation are going to occur, and also climbing up to this ring. Magic stone distribution, the enemy has 4 that are going to be really hard to take. The 3 in the water down here are going to be easy for us to defend. The 4 on the ground down here will not be quite as easy, but we should be able to get a magic stone advantage. First summon is going to have to be something to run into the water there, almost certainly, to get those magic stones. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we can move here and summon a Reku. Oh, we can't because that's a 2 height difference, and that's, I couldn't see that. So, let's see then. I guess I'm going to move here and summon a Reku. And the Reku will hopefully be able to get these magic stones fast enough to give us enough magic power to... I can words, honest. Give us enough magic power to support more expensive Nadials for getting the rest of these magic stones. There is only 2 ways up. One is this staircase. Oops, yeah. Alright, so one is this staircase here, and the other is this staircase here. There's no connection along this cliff ledge. So flying Nadials coming down is a problem, but only flying Nadials of our own are going to be able to get up there. In light of that, and not wanting my Nadials that I sent to get all those magic stones to get absolutely destroyed, and also wanting to be able to defend them a bit, I'm going to summon an Univievel to collect those. And I may send something else over there as necessary. This Reku is also going to get unsummoned as soon as it's done collecting the magic stones we needed. Okay, so now that we're moving our way up the hill, we're going to be more interested in summoning something that can get up there faster. It's daytime, so Amaltamus isn't a great choice. Ragnarok's is way too expensive at the moment, so Courier Val. There's something that could be said for having summoned a pellet there, and just using the pellet to move up and collect magic stones. But I'm concerned about the enemy summoning something like... yeah, okay, a Xenos Bleed, great. Summoning something that would be able to get over here and kill a pellet. like, potentially agree on. I am going to summon a pellet, though, because, you know, there's Conjurate to watch out for, so it's always good to have one pellet running around. Do want more, Nadios on the field, so I don't want to pass on summoning. As you can see, Univiable isn't terrible for collecting those magic stones. It's not, you know, really great, but because it has the move distance of 6, it can get around. Look at that effect range. Now, while I do like Tentarchs, Neptujuno is going to be a little bit more useful here because it has a ranged attack with magic, and that's going to be a little bit more effective in controlling Fire Nadials. Oh, I forgot to unsummon my Raku. Alright, whatever, I'll get it next time my master goes. Does he have any blind spots? Not anymore, he doesn't. So my pellet is just going to run away. Actually, that's a little bit silly because you can't insta-give a pellet because of pellet's higher magic defense, and the pellet can now provide a screen for my master to move up here. Oh, I forgot to unsummon my Raku again. Damn it. It's just out of sight, out of mind. Alright, so my pellet is now going to take advantage of the fact that it can eat one hit from the Xenos Bleed to run up here and start stealing magic stones if it can. Or it's probably going to get shot by the Archer, given the positioning. Oh well. Courier Bell is going to be in some trouble, but... Courier Bell is going to move down here to hopefully address those magic-using Nadials, or the Earth Nadials, with its magic, I mean. Master goes next. Unsummon the Raku. Save those couple of MP. Summon another Neptujuno. And that should give me enough water influence here. Oh, yeah, the pellet is blocking me from reaching the Xenos Bleed. Because... Right. Yeah, the Ranger's gonna kill my pellet. Because once the Xenos Bleed is down and I have two Neptujunos in good positions, it will be much, much easier for me to deploy Heaven Nadials, which can get around on this map very well. Let's see, what's his effect range? Can't get behind this pillar. So, my Courier Bell can take a shot at the Dock Home. Now, Neptujuno has lower physical or magical attack than physical attack, and the Xenos Bleed has lower physical defense than magic defense, so it's a no-brainer to use the physical attack here. And now that Xenos Bleed is thoroughly dead, and the pellet is also thoroughly dead. Let's see, given what the enemy has... Putting my master on the Magic Stone for safety, and I want to summon a Gwen Foss for two reasons. One reason is to help deal with the enemy Earth Nadials. The other reason is because Gwen Foss will be able to get up and steal those Magic Stones somewhat effectively. Or it will just get annihilated. I mean, I guess that's okay too. Courier Bell will move 9 and should be able to kill the Dock Home. So I am going to summon a Earth Nadial to address the issue of the Neptuno over there. And I'm just going to pick up a Dock Home of my own. Alright, so this Neptuno is going to kill the pellet. And the other one is going to kill the Xenosbleed. Now I do want to keep my my Univievel away from the Neptuno's effect range here. So I'm just going to toss it on this Magic Stone where it can kind of work its way up the hill, but it doesn't have to immediately. Oh no! Alright. I guess I'm going to need another Heaven Nadial to deal with the Dock Home. So another Courier Bell. And I'm not moving my Master because my magic regeneration is such that I'm going to want to attack every turn, or summon every turn. That blocks the Neptuno in. This Neptuno can't really accomplish much from here. So I might be better off destroying the other one, but instead I'm going to have it work its way. Oh, it's just gonna get killed, never mind. Awkward. Let's see, can Univievel can start moving up, I guess, but if it does, this Fiffinal is gonna come down and steal Magic Stones, so that's no good. So what I want now is either a Fire Nadial to deal with the Fiffinal up there, or another Heaven Nadial to deal with the Aetherian, except the Aetherian isn't much of a threat, and actually my Master could go kill it pretty much at any time. So I think I'm just going to do that instead. Because the Neptuno can't get out there, so the so my Dock Home will be able to just go smash it. Courier Bell does not need to move to use magic, so therefore it's not going to, so it can move again faster, rather than taking a better position potentially. Whoops, no, I just want to change the phasing of my Neptuno here. And I want a Grion. I know Grions are not really great, but it is day at least for a little while still. The enemy has a lot of Heaven Nadials, and Grions can really get around. So my Univievel can now move up a little bit, because the Neptuno is blocked out of any route now of getting to the east side here easily. Alright, so I'm going to need another Heaven Nadial or to kill the Fiffinal before that that Dock Home is going to go down. So, putting my Master on a Magic Stone in order to defend it, and going to summon a Xenosbleed of my own. The reason I summoned a Xenosbleed is, again, it's high speed for a Fire Nadial, and it's got that ranged attack. Alright, so I am going to move my Courier Bell up, and just use a physical attack, not to save MP, but because I'm blocking the Dock Home from getting to my Neptuno's flanks, and it can only now attack it from the side. Let's see, effect range on the Neptuno over there. It moves third. Dreon is going to go attack the other Fifenol. And from here, it can maybe steal some of those magic stones. My Univievel took a hit, but, you know, it'll survive. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I guess we'll see. Wow. That's a surprising number of water Nadials over there. Okay, because the Dockholm is kind of blocked in here, my Neptuno can now move up to also threaten the Fifenol. Master is going to go before I regenerate MP, so he's going to be able to kill that Fifenol. So I think my Xenos Bleed is going to go for this one. We'll just eat the hit from the Neptuno if necessary. Miscalculated that. And my Xenos Bleed just got conjurated. So I'm going to lose my Univievel now in exchange for killing the pellet and keeping it from stealing all my magic stones. That seems like a fair trade to me. I guess Neptuno's just working his way back down. With nothing except water Nadials over here, my Dockholm is kind of unstoppable. I'm just going to start stealing magic stones rather than kill the Fifenol. It seems like a higher priority task for me at the moment. This Dockholm isn't going anywhere. I can't kill the Fifenol. Well, I mean, I can't kill the Fifenol. I just won't get to summon this round, and I'm not really okay with that. I want a Bomb Auto to fly over there and start dealing with the water Nadials. And in exchange, what I will do is let my Neptuno kill the Fifenol if necessary. Or at least chase the Fifenol around a lot. Sacrificial wreck you there to keep me from just hitting its master. Alright. So it's time for my master to now move to a better position. Actually, can I reach that with Medic? Is Medic in immediate range? No, range 3. So I can, in fact, Medic my Xenos Bleed there. And obviously trading Medic and Conjurate will be a win for me because Medic costs a lot less MP. Alright, so still no combat types over here. Except the Neptuno. Courier Bell finally gets the kill on the Dockholm. And then we'll be able to go help with the Fifenol, I guess. Let's see. So what I'm going to do is conjurate the pellet, which means the master will either have to medic the pellet, or more likely, or summon another one, or else the Bomb Auto can paralyze it. Magic. Let's see. Should be able to kill the Fifenol with that, yes. The enemy's clearly running out of room to run here. Let's see. I think I'll actually conjurate, or I guess it's not conjurate on that. Whatever the marm, because that means the enemy master can't get healed or do anything really. It's probably obvious at this point that I've won and it's just a matter of time. Oh god. Paralyze all the things? So basically the important things on this map are to get those magic stones quickly, the lower right magic stones quickly, defend the lower left ones from Heaven Nadials or anything kind of hopping the cliff here to get down and steal them. Get up and get these ones as fast as possible. And at that point, you have such a magic advantage that you shouldn't really have too much trouble if you can hold all three groups of magic stones. For most masters, you're going to be hanging around in this area. You're not too low, so you're going to be safe from getting shot over long distances. You'll be relatively protected. You've got stuff to hide behind. You may form a bit of a stalemate because of how few passages there are here, especially the fact that this direction and coming down here and down here all choke point at this little area. And you might have to send a few Nadials up and around the upper right here to start harassing those magic stones. Wow, that Ethanol is kind of annoying. I mean, it doesn't really matter because you can't get enough MP restored, but whatever. Effect range, master. So let's see. So there's two things I could do now, both of which, one of which is an immediate win, and one of which might take a little less time. So I could cast Conjurate on the enemy master or Vanish. I'm going to see if Vanish can kill it with my master. Yes, it can. So that wraps up this episode. The Flying Fortress, or whatever it was called. There's no reward, because we have unlocked everything. And we get higher physical stats. Nice. The hardest part of that mission, I think, is not leaving vulnerable Nadials defending the lower magic stones. If you get dragged into a fight down there while your master is up on the upper right group, you're going to have a lot of trouble. So getting a Fire Nadial down there early can be really valuable because it's very hard for the enemy to get Water Nadials down there. And a Fire Nadial will be able to keep the Heaven Nadials from just running around stealing your magic stones. If you don't defend it, the enemy loves to send pellets down there and steal magic stones. So alright, that's the end of this episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching.